mean, I probably have at least 15.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not this crew I'm working with.
Yeah, so I don't know how I end up getting clothes on myself in the morning because they take a lot of my time. So that's why I wear the same kind of basic black all the time. I got the same outfit in different colors. That's it.
Then I don't really know about the 15-year-old ever. You just never really know. Some mornings he up at 5 o'clock in the morning. He'll have like gourmet waffles cooked from scratch, ready for everybody. Mm-hmm. And then some mornings he's the last one out the door.
What is it? So what's his routine? Just get up and get going.
Yeah. If by 6:30, if I don't see him, I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
Start beating on doors.
Get up out of there.
Yes.
All right.
So yeah.
So I finished watching the Michael Jackson documentary, the Leaving Neverland. Not Michael Jackson, the victim documentary.
I didn't watch it.
You haven't watched any of it?
Okay.
I finished it last night, actually, and I'm just pretty disturbed.
Did you watch Working Moms?
No, I have not watched that yet.
Because
my next thing on Netflix is Queer Eye.
Look, watch Working Moms before I forget about it. I'm going to have to go back to rewatch it so we can talk about it.
Okay. Put it on my agenda for work. I can watch it at work. It's quick enough episodes I can watch it in the office.
Yeah, it's like 30-minute episodes. It's really like
now, if my boss happens to ever pick this up, you ain't hear that.
I ain't nothing to do with that.
But I can have my headphones in and just have that.
Sure.
Okay. I'll watch it. I'll start it tomorrow.
Yes.
I got some busy work to do anyway. Yes, I can get that done. Cool. All right. So, what is our topic for the evening?
The 7-year itch.
So, I guess I am the
guinea pig.
I guess.
Since you was 7 years.
I'm 7 years married.
I was
married 7 years.
Yay.
Yeah, I guess that's a good thing.
Wait. Well, let's do our
do your pre-roll.
As you called it.
Your mid-roll.
The mid-roll.
Your mid-roll.
Let's get these mid-rolls done.
I learned that from my other podcast people.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. Are you cheating on us?
No. I listen to all podcasts.
I know. I listen to other people too.
Mm-hmm. I would shout y'all out, but I ain't getting paid for it.
Pretty much. Oh, let me get this right here together.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what? You do this part because I read the thing.
Oh, that's me. All right. So, as usual, make sure you tune in each week. If you can't listen live, we can be heard on Smash Mouth FM archives through the Mixlr app, the Tuned In Radio app, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Spreaker, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio. You can follow us there, and you actually please subscribe because that works better.
Yay!
And you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Mommies Off Duty. Send us a tweet or a message. We will reply. I can't talk. And also, if you want to email us for some reason, we're at mommiesoffduty@gmail.com.
Cool. Mm-hmm. So, as usual, the Monday night lineup on Smash Mouth FM. Hi, nigga.
Hey.
You got Mommies Off Duty, followed by Hey Love and Blue Monday. And Monday night is all... let me start over. Let me get it right.
There you go.
Okay, I'm good now. So Monday night is all the way right as we proceed to give you what you need at Smash Mouth FM. A full evening of talk, love, and soul for the happy hour crowd. The lovers, the 9-to-5ers, and everyone else in between. Grown, informative, and most importantly, entertaining. That we do.
Mm-hmm. We can entertain.
We can entertain. So you have Mommies Off Duty, which is us, from 7 to 8 p.m. And we use that 7 very loosely.
Very loosely. 7-ish.
My commute is real.
7-ish. We got you.
Yeah. Then we're followed by Hey Love from 8 to 9. And tonight, the guest DJ is BC Smooth. Y'all know that's my brother Pisces. Y'all know I love me some BC Smooth.
Okay.
That's my boo. And then from 9 to 11 is Blue Monday. So fall through and get a piece with Mommy's Off Duty, Hey Love, and Blue Monday. Monday nights from 7 to 11 p.m. on Smash Mouth FM.
And again, if you are listening to us on one of the podcast apps, you can listen to that stuff in the Smash Mouth FM archives as well. So you can check out that at a later time.
Apparently people all around the world are listening to us.
I want to know these people. Y'all better talk to us.
They're listening around the world. They're not necessarily listening right now.
Well, talk to us still.
Yes, send us something.
You ain't got to talk to us now, but send us a message. We got to know that these people are real. They actually follow us on social media.
We love y'all.
And we didn't just buy these, 250 followers. Okay.
We love y'all.
So again, we're going to talk about the 7-year itch, or the myth thereof.
The myth thereof.
About the 7-year itch.
Okay.
I don't really know why that happens. Is that about the time you get tired of the other one?
I guess so. Again, none of my marriages have lasted that long, so
You've been around somebody for 7 years. Is that how that works?
I haven't dated anybody for 7 years.
Oh, okay. No, okay. Well, it says...
I don't think my attention span is that long.
It is not.
Shut up.
No. It's a commonly held belief that at the 7-year mark, specifically, couples tend to fall into a slump, which often leaves them feeling restless and dissatisfied with the marriage. This is known as the 7-year itch.
Yes, according to Wikipedia, they say that the 7-year itch is a psychological term that suggests that happiness in a relationship declines around year 7 of a marriage. The phrase originated as a name for irritating and contagious skin complaints of a long duration.
And when y'all see the title of this episode, that's why it's funny.
Examples of reference may have included STD outbreaks.
Oh, Lord, no. Shit. That ain't the itch.
For a significantly decrease in frequency after 7 years, or mites that live under the skin, aka scabies, have caused severe itching that's hard to get rid of.
Life is bad.
Life is bad. Later on in the 19th and the early 20th centuries, it was viewed as an expression of imagined appropriate punishment for antisocial behavior, or as a simile for a situation with little hope and relief. Damn!
There is no hope. I don't believe in this.
Damn. All right, I'm going to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So the phrase was first used to describe an inclination to become unfaithful after 7 years of marriage in the play 7-Year Itch by George Axelrod, and gained popularity during the 1955 adaptation starring Marilyn Monroe and Tom Ewell. In his
Okay, yes. I saw that. I saw that when I Googled it. Go ahead.
In his 1913 novel, The Eighth Year, Phillips Gibbs attributes the concept to the British judge Sir Francis June. Since then, the phrase is expanded to indicate cycles of dissatisfaction, not only in interpersonal relationships, but in any situation, such as working for a full-time job or buying a house. Yeah, 7 years about when I'm ready to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Have you been on a job that long?
7 years about when I'm ready to quit.
You have been on a job 7 years?
I made it to just under.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Where a decrease in happiness and satisfaction is often seen over long periods of time. Wow.
Well, I'm not claiming this 7-year itch in my marriage. I'm not.
I got some more.
And I hope it's not because of the scabies or the STD. Because I don't want to have to punch nobody.
Okay, so from a divorce rate standpoint, the 7-year itch can be analyzed quantitatively. Divorce rates, I'm so glad I got that word out.
I'm glad too.
They could have gone.
They could have gone
way back.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so divorce rates show a trend in couples that on average divorce around 7 years. Statistics show that there is a low risk of separation during the first months of marriage. After the honeymoon months, divorce rates start to increase. Most married couples experience a gradual decline in the quality of their marriage, and in recent years, around the 4th year of marriage.
4th year. Okay. I can see that.
Yeah. My first marriage made it 4 years and 1 day.
I'm trying to think, what happened in 4 years with me? What year would that have been? Ooh. I was about to give birth to my second child, so yeah, that was stressful.
Then around the 7th year, tensions rise to a point that couples either divorce or adapt to their partner. Either we gonna make it or we ain't.
Yeah. Well, I put it like this. Ain't no itch here. Ain't no itch.
Okay.
You ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. So get your stuff together and calm down.
That's what you tell a brother?
That's what I tell. Or he's told me. It's one or the other. I don't know.
Whoever feels like saying it.
Whoever feels like saying it. But I think this has happened every year. This happens literally every year. You go through ebbs and flows. you kind of get into a routine and a slump, and you're like, there's something else out there? And then you find, like, no, there's nothing else out here for me. You know, this is perfect. This person fits me. They know where all my bodies are buried. I don't have to explain nothing to them. They know how crazy I am. They know how crazy my family is. I know how crazy theirs is. We good. What else is there to change? Would you want to have to explain yourself to somebody else?
I mean, nobody wants to.
No. The answer is supposed to be no, married woman.
I mean, I'm just saying, nobody wants to.
Can you imagine having to do that again?
I mean, honestly?
Yes, honestly.
Probably
Yeah, we're
so.
speaking candidly.
Probably so.
You can
Probably
see
so.
that. I think that's your flaw.
Probably.
Is that your ADD talking?
Probably.
You ain't even been in at 7.
But I'm about at my...
You about at your 4?
4.
Are you about at your 4?
Yeah, I'm about at my 4.
Yeah, this is 4 this year?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So, this is about when I started tapping out.
Yeah, no,
But if you think about it, in relationships prior to marriage, this is about the same point I started tapping out as well.
Yeah.
So I'm really on cue.
But we're gonna go against the norm this time, okay?
All right.
But I can see why you say, okay, anybody can say I'm sick of this. I can do this by myself. We can co-parent. I can get me a place. I can start over. We ain't got to combine none of these bills because I make enough money. I can do this on my own. I can see that. So you don't have to always be accountable to somebody else. Sometimes you just want to be accountable to yourself.
That is true.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But in the long run, you know, we like the companionship. We like the unity of it all. You like to be there for your kids. I think that's kind of the bottom line of it all.
Yeah.
But human nature says, yeah, sometimes I can see doing this another way.
There's got to be another way.
There's got to be another way. Because, nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And I know he finds faults in me, vice versa. And then sometimes when that happens, you start rethinking things like, well, if we had to let go of this house, or something, or if I had to, maybe I can go out and get me another car, something a little smaller, maybe a little smaller note, something a little older, maybe I can run around in that so I get my credit back right. You start thinking drastic.
You start looking up programs.
You start looking up programs to get your credit straight.
FAQs on, how much can I afford on my own?
On my own. You start looking at stuff like that. You start getting on car sites, seeing what CarMax got for about $20,000.
You out there perusing the Zillows.
Yeah. Well, look, they got houses over there in the South Side for,
Yeah.
$400 cheaper. You start doing that kind of stuff.
You start looking at the apartment.com to see what's the going rate on
It's not
rent
so
these
bad.
days.
It's not so bad to go back to that. It's not
you're
so
like,
bad.
if I take this salary and divide it by 3 every month,
Oh, girl.
what's the most of an apartment I can afford?
None. That's what I started looking at. I can't afford nothing.
Oh.
But, some tips, of course, is... asking yourself, is marriage the thing that's making you feel stuck or listless?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just the marriage or is that your crutch?
What do you mean?
Meaning, like, some people say, I'm in this marriage, I'm unmotivated. Kind of one of the discussions we had last week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing anything for myself. All I'm doing is working and paying bills and taking care of kids. Well, is the marriage your crutch or are you your own crutch?
Okay.
That's how I see it.
Okay.
Because the marriage has nothing to do with it. If I want to be a creative individual, I can do that within my marriage with the support of my spouse, right?
Right.
Hopefully.
Right.
That's the goal. So that wouldn't be the marriage's fault. That's just your fault for not branching out.
Is there anything that would actually be the marriage's fault?
What? Yes.
Like what?
Him being a horrible person.
That's not the marriage's fault. That's his fault.
Well, that's the fault that I married your dumb...
No, he was a horrible person before you married him, probably.
Facts. Well,
Something
sometimes.
has exasperated those qualities.
So you're saying when is the 7-year itch real?
Yeah.
When they've done nothing in those 7 years to make it worth it.
But did it really take 7 years to get to that point?
Sometimes it does. 7 years can go by pretty quickly. Think about it.
I wouldn't know.
I mean, just in general. What were you doing 7 years ago? And it seemed like it was just right around the corner, right?
Let me see. 7 years ago. You know what I was doing 7 years ago?
Oh, God. I don't want to know, but yes. I do want to know. What were you doing 7 years ago?
Getting ready to divorce my first husband.